Welcome to episode number 36. That's how old I am. But also, we're going to talk about our health. Stay tuned. So the big question is, how do ambitious people like us, who grew up listening to the old advice of go to school, work hard for 40 years, and retire when you're old, create a life today that is meaningful, abundant, healthy, and brings joy, while also leading a life that is productive and full of achievement? That is the question, and this is the podcast that will help give you the answers that you're searching for. My name is Del Denny, and welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast. What is going on? Del Denny here. Welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast. So yesterday I had an interesting experience. I've been working my tail off, working on some projects and all that good stuff. And in the course of time, I forgot to really focus on eating. And I made a really lousy mistake yesterday. I went to a fast food restaurant right down the corner from my office, and normally, I don't necessarily partake in what I partook of, but I ate a hamburger that was a little borderline, a little sketchy, if you will, and I kind of felt that way as I ate it. But anyways, long story short, I ended up getting food poisoning last night, and it was awful. I don't know if you've ever gone through that before, have experienced food poisoning, but it sucks, and it just kind of comes on quick, and you're up and down a little bit, and you feel good one second, and you feel like a ton of bricks hit you the next, and it was just rough. And as I was thinking about that last night, it reminded me of how important our health is. They say that health is wealth. I mean, we can have all the cool things in life. We can have a fancy house and a fancy watch and a fancy car and all that stuff. But if we don't have our health, then what's the point, right? So I was really thinking about that last night as I was praying to the porcelain gods. I was like, oh my gosh, I need some help here. I need to focus more on my health and what I put into my body, not being reactive to circumstance, but planning meals a little bit better, timing it just right. I do intermittent fasting, which is important to me. Helps me to keep I don't have to go into a ton of reasons why intermittent fast, but I highly recommend it. It's very healthy for you. Helps you to sleep better at night. It just helps the body recover. There's a lot of benefits from it. But anyways, in my window of eating, I was not intentional. And that was the problem right there. I was not intentional. I was just purely reactive. I had my nose into a project, and I just couldn't stop with this project. I mean, I was in a rhythm. I was in a really good rhythm, but I neglected my health. I neglected what I was eating, and as a result, I ended up putting some very bad fuel in this body, and I suffered as a result. Not to knock the fast food restaurant, not to knock hamburgers, but it just had to do with whatever I ate last night. Just that one burger just tipped me over. So anyways, that's what I learned yesterday. I'm more of a reminder just how important our health is. We have to get this right, especially as we go through COVID-19. If you're like me, you're tired of this, you're over this, you want to get on and get back to life and normal stuff, but we have to focus on our health. That is important for our life, for our family. Be careful out there, watch yourselves, and that's it. That's really the message of today. Health is wealth. That's it, my friends. Del Denny signing off. Learn, lead, and live to your full potential.